Today on The Kitchen, freshened up steak and potatoes with a Mediterranean vibe.
Jeff stirs up pasta night with a super easy one-pot sun-dried tomato pasta.
Easy fusilli.
I turned up taco skillet with cookbook author Gabi Dalkin.
That was easy.
A new sweet and spicy take on chicken and rice.
Sweet, sticky, everything you want.
Chocolate chip cookies filled with surprises.
Everybody's gonna freak out over these.
Shake up your freezer with our frozen food forecast.
We're freshening up your favorites today on The Kitchen.
Get ready to stir up your everyday cooking routine because today's show is all about freshening up your weeknight favorites with delicious new ideas. We got a whole bunch of them. And we're taking all of your classic dishes and putting a new spin on them. GZ, I understand you have one over there. It looks meaty good.
Well, we're updating, so I'm doing an updated version of steak and potatoes.
Speak my language.
Potatoes. But I'm doing a little twist on this with a Mediterranean salad, okay?
Okay.
All right. So first of all, I just want to show you what I've done here is I've taken some of these wonderful red bliss potatoes.
Love them.
Okay, and I've blanched them, skewered them, salt and pepper, and right on the grill. And those just hang out on the grill, all right? They're already cooked. So this is going to give you a nice little sort of charred flavor to
I like
potato.
that.
Because potatoes take char really well.
They do.
I need you to do a few things. I want you to take some cucumbers, slice them like a quarter inch, keep up their integrity.
Yes.
Same size for the tomato, and just hang out right here. We're going to address this first. Okay, the steak. The steak part, you can use any steak. I think a steak salad or a steak and potatoes, this is sort of a mix. I'm using a hanger steak, and it's called a hanger steak because it hangs. And it doesn't sort of get much exercise. So it's really delicious. Or a butcher's cut. They love butcher's steak. So we're going to make a rub on this. This is a very, very quick rub. You don't have to marinate this too much, but I like a dry marinade. We're using za'atar. Sorry. Mexican oregano, some cumin, some salt.
What is that?
You know why they call it butcher's
pepper.
steak? Because usually the butcher back in the day, that was the cut he took home, and it was
inexpensive,
non-existent.
right.
People didn't know about it for a while.
No, a lot of pepper. You can't have enough pepper. Olive oil. We can make like a little paste, okay?
Oh, I like.
Yeah. Not a
Did
dressing,
you guys
paste.
know that Americans are eating more beef than ever after a 10-year decline?
I sure do.
And some people think it's due to the rise in trendy meat-heavy diets like paleo and keto.
Oh, yeah, gotta be.
So we're going to spread this on, just like that. Flip it over and make sure you get all the crevices up and down. It already has the salt in there, so you don't have to put any more salt on it. Okay, you got your hanger steak. Nice little paste made. You can save this. We're going to put this and let it hang out. I have a couple made over here.
That hanger steak.
Hang out. Hanger.
I got it. I got your joke.
I got
And then
it, man.
this thing, you can do this indoors or outdoors. I prefer it actually indoors.
Oh.
It's an indoor steak. I really think so. And it's got to be screaming hot because this is very, it's not big. Put it right in a screaming hot iron or skillet or cast iron.
GZ, what do you think the trick is to not overcooking a thin cut like that?
You got to have really hot and do it really fast and always underestimate. Like take it off when it's a little raw and let it rest up. You can always put it back. Once it goes, it's gone forever. Okay, so we're just going to crank that, let it cook, and we're going to make our dressing. We're going to make a Mediterranean salad. Miso.
Yes. Ooh, your favorite new ingredient.
Yes, one of my
This guy's
favorites.
all over me.
Some capers. A little bit of Chardonnay vinegar. And I like a vinegar-forward dressing. A lot of people say 3 to 1. I like it half and half.
Okay.
I like it bracing because we're going to have a fatty piece of meat and potatoes. Some olive oil, extra virgin, salt. Careful with the salt. Miso has salt. It's fermented soybeans and capers. So taste, okay?
Both very
So
strong.
miso is not a typical Mediterranean ingredient, but throw it in there for a little extra zhuzh.
A little extra. Some sliced olives.
All
Are
right.
you ready for all this stuff?
And then
here?
my second favorite herb, dill.
Dill, okay.
Tons. Go.
I
Just
love
dump.
All right, beautiful.
Okay?
Look how beautiful those tomatoes
juicy.
are.
Yeah, they are pretty.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna let this all hang out. So I like to actually do this. Probably one of the only salads you want to like do in advance, because it just gets better as it sits. Okay.
So juicy.
So you could say this is like a Mediterranean panzanella minus
Oh,
the
so
bread.
where's the bread? That looks good.
Parsley right in there too?
Parsley, go right in there.
I'm feeling that's like a Greek salad.
Yeah, that looks good.
Well, if we added some feta, which we have.
It's like I had a crystal ball or something.
I know, or you saw a bowl of big white feta.
And this I would do about an hour ahead and put it in the fridge.
That's bananas. What kind of vinegar did you use?
This is Chardonnay vinegar.
It is awesome.
Okay, let's check our steak.
No.
Did you just eat that, Jeff? How was it? You know they say vinegar every morning is what.
Yeah, the apple cider.
Apple cider vinegar.
It's all
I
the
can
rage
chug
now,
that
right?
like no business.
That is
but-
excellent. You guys got to go out. I mean, I think this is a necessity for this with the tomatoes.
Okay, so we're gonna take a beautiful potatoes. Look how gorgeous that is.
Does it
Tummy
taste
hurts.
different? I mean, I don't really usually have Chardonnay
Well, it's a
vinegar.
little. This is a little sweeter.
Slide that over. Let me make it a
Yes,
little.
you're
I
working.
mean, it sounds weird that it's not weird tasting vinegar. Vinegar is great for you. It's great
It
for
is.
your system.
This is looking good.
That look good?
It's just a lot sweeter.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna rest this.
You got to let that baby
We're
rest.
gonna let that rest, okay? So what you don't want to do is cook a piece of steak and then go over there like this, you know?
And then slice it.
Yeah, you
Peek
can't
in
go
there.
right in.
You don't want to do that.
It's
You want
science.
to leave it alone. Like
Yeah.
undercook it rare. 120 is medium rare. 135 is medium. 135, 140 is medium well.
150 is get out of my face.
150
Yeah.
is get out of my house.
Wow, all right.
You ready? Okay,
Nice.
Jeff.
Controversial. We're here at the kitchen.
Jeff, since you're the guy, I'm going to give you a salad.
Yep.
Okay, you ready?
Only beef I like well done is a bad burger.
Well, I think there's certain things well done are good. I mean, you got to cook ribs
Yeah.
well done. I mean,
course.
obviously.
Yeah.
And like, I think lamb should be medium.
Yeah, so do
Yeah,
I.
I'm with you on that.
Rare lamb is you know?
You can't eat it.
Can't.
Medium plus.
Yeah, medium plus. Don't forget about those pluses. I'm a firm believer.
Okay, so we're going to just make our beautiful plate.
Make
A little bit of feta on top. I like
Colorful.
feta on top, right? Just like that.
This is really, really good. If you could add it to some soy sauce. I'm going to
Then
put this in my pantry.
You keep this right there, like that. And then let's put some steak on there, shall we?
Do it.
Do it.
You ready?
I'm ready. Okay.
Which one you want, the thick one or the thin one?
Give me that. Let's start with that tapered edge right there.
Right here?
Yeah, we'll do that one.
Tapered edge. Wow, you're smart.
Taper. Man, I got words,
Should we
bro.
try? Can I try it?
Yeah?
It looks good.
I mean, I was hoping when you said like, "What do you want?" I said I wanted the tapered edge that you just
And then you ate. Hey, man. Butcher's cut. You know what I'm
ate. It is
saying?
a butcher's. Is it good? Am I in for a treat? Fine. I'll
Hard
take
to
the whole
resist.
steak then. If that's my consolation. That was a very.
Yo, you could have done that with a butter knife.
I think so. I saw
Son.
that. She had done that with a flip flop.
You ready? Okay. There's
at
your
that.
steak and potatoes, GZ style.
Always so
It's like
fancy.
you got it in a restaurant.
It really does.
Now I like to take a little of this. This is the secret right here.
Yeah, I was just
All
going to tell
this
you.
here. What that is?
I like it when the feta gets in the bottom because it's like feta
It's
soup.
tomato water. It's dill water, dill juice. It's a cucumber, just like that.
Do it, GZ.
Okay. Bon appetit.
That big
It's
old
time.
plate, Jeff.
I'm gonna grab some silverware here.
That's a birthday boy plate.
Celebration.
I mean, I could be eating a prime New
Tastes
York
like
strip
prime.
steak or ribeye here, but it's just so beefy, right? And it's that hanger cut of steak. It is an unsung hero of the steak world.
Sure is.
But go out and buy it, ask your butcher for it, with those perfectly grilled potatoes and the salad I've been eating for the last 10 minutes, and it is so good. Plus all those herbs that crusted up on there and kind of almost blackened on that grill. So good, unlike any other steak and potatoes I've ever had. Done right by my man,
Coming up, one-pot sun-dried tomato pasta, a taco skillet bake, and chocolate chip cookies stuffed with goodness.
Now, today's recipes are guaranteed to break you out of your weeknight rut. Did you know that nearly half of all Americans eat pasta twice a week?
I think I might.
love it.
Okay, so what's your spin on pasta night?
Well, I'm stepping up your red sauce routine with my one-pot super easy fusilli.
Ooh.
Super easy fusilli. Super easy fusilli. Now, what I mean by one pot is literally we're cooking this all in one single pot, no boiling water, no nothing. Starting with, look at this, dried pasta. Where's it going? Not in boiling hot water.
What?
Did you hear that noise?
I heard it.
That was crunchy.
It was clanky.
It was clanky. All right, that means it's dry pasta. To this, we're gonna add 1 box of chicken stock.
Okay, 4 cups.
4 cups, yeah. So 1 standard box. And this is gonna give you a very nice consistency. Next, a nicely chopped onion. The smaller the better, because you want it to cook through. You don't want any chunky bits in there. A couple cloves of garlic minced right in there. Now for some flavor bombs I love putting in here. This is almost like a puttanesca cheat here, right? So we're gonna use fire roasted tomatoes. A lot of flavor in there, just diced tomatoes. Next, sun-dried tomatoes.
Do it.
For extra pop in there.
Yup.
Now, you can literally you buy them whole, and you can julienne them or buy the julienne ones, whatever you prefer. Just put it in there.
You can even make them yourself. It takes some time.
My mom makes sun-dried tomatoes.
Yeah, I do
And
it
the
all
beauty
time.
of this is that oil in there, you can use some of that oil, about a tablespoon or 2, instead of putting olive oil or whatever else you need in there, because this does need some fat. But that's going to give a beautiful, sweet tang to it.
You know,
a whole jar.
All sun-dried
Wow.
tomatoes are usually made from plum tomatoes.
Okay.
And
Love
they
to
just
know.
dry out in the open air. It's beautiful.
They're great. They concentrate
It's really
so well.
sun-dried.
Jar of coppers. That's what we say. And we're gonna let these drain. We got enough kind of brine in there and punch from the sun-dried tomatoes. So 1 jar of capers. And I don't know, the caper jar manufacturers are in bed with the tiny fork manufacturers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You cannot
Yeah.
get in that thing.
You can't.
And that's it. Those get dumped right in there. I know you guys are very skeptical. Jeffrey's looking at me like I have 3 heads. That's
I'm
all right.
not.
This is going to cook for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. It
that's
really
nice.
depends on what size of pasta you're using, what kind of shape of pasta. But what you want to do is bring this to a rapid boil and then bring it immediately down to a simmer. Keep an eye on it. Now, when I was making this, I had the cover on it first, and then I took the cover off and let it. You want to kind of eyeball it. You want enough sauce in there to kind of not only hydrate and cook the noodles, but also create a velvety sauce. So you don't want to have to add. This is a perfect ratio for all of it. So just watch your heat. From the boil, you bring it down to a simmer. You simmer for 25 minutes, okay? And this is what it looked like, right? How do you know it's done? Pasta's al dente, right? The onions are cooked through. Oh. And I know you're like, this just looks like. I mean, you see the capers in there. You know they're going to be a ton of flavor, but we're not done. And you're going to love this. You are going to love this.
I can't wait.
I was very surprised at how good this was because, being a purist, being, a full-blooded Italian American stallion, I never made or ate pasta cooked this way outside of a soup, So I was like, is this going to be, I don't know,
Are you gonna get in
mushy?
trouble with your family? Are they going to be okay
Yeah,
with
they'll
this?
judge me. They're like, I don't think. Sorry, Mom. She doesn't talk like that. She gets really mad at me when I do impressions of her.
So does my mom.
I know. She's like, I don't talk like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
you just said it in the same voice. All right, look how beautiful that is.
Beautiful.
Now to kind of even out all that sharpness in there from the capers and the sun-dried tomatoes, this is a Maro tradition we do with a lot of red sauce pastas. Couple dollops of fresh whole milk regatta on there.
Yes.
And this helps even it out, almost creates a creamier sauce for it.
Give me that lasagna feeling.
Exactly. And this you can serve, you can pass the bowl around, have people do it. But if you're doing it family style, this is a beautiful presentation.
Really? Have you guys passed the bowl around and let
Oh my
people
God,
dollop?
pass the regatta, we say.
That's awesome.
Pass the regatta. Look at this. Then we kind of let it rain with some fresh basil right there, right? And why not? A little extra pepper on top. And then there you have it. Easy fusilli. One pot, easy fusilli. All right, who's first here? Miss Sunny, I'm going to make sure I give you some of that ricotta cheese there. Make sure you get all that caper and sun-dried tomato, fire roasted tomatoes, onions, garlic. That's it.
Let's do this.
One and done.
Yeah, I didn't grow up with tomato sauces that had capers in it. I'm excited about this. It's so creamy with that ricotta. How do I say it?
Ricotta is true. We say,
Oh, you don't want me to say it. I use it. I get it. I'm not Italian.
I don't know.
get it.
People
I
gotta
wanna
take
mess it up.
offense to it. I don't know. That's how we grew up.
The ricotta's delicious. It makes it really, really creamy. But what I truly do love is the sun-dried tomatoes. They always hit me right back here in the cheek. This is delicious, and it only took 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Get it done. I mean, come on. We gotta give this a try. Up next, Gabi Dawkin is taking over taco night. We'll be right back.
And later, a freshened up favorite, sweet and spicy chicken and rice.
Is a family favorite, and it was also awesome in high school. It was Texas, that's what we did. Or Wednesdays as well. Here to shake it up is cookbook author Gabi Dawkin. Gabi, tell us about your new book, what Gabi's cooking.
cooking?
What's Gabi Cooking is my new cookbook. It came out a couple months ago, and it's all about living the California girl life.
Oh,
which
avocados.
obviously, yeah, all avocados. My first book was actually all about avocado.
Really?
Yeah, it was a joke. We can talk about it later.
I love avocados.
But this is all about like balance and eating with the seasons. It's very colorful and like healthy-ish.
Healthy. Oh, I'm intrigued.
So you got ribs in there and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like the rib. There's a lot of
There you
cheese.
go.
Like there's some really decadent desserts. We just kind of go for it.
Okay, let's do this. I'm excited.
Yeah. So today we're making my
What are you
taco
making?
skillet bake.
Let's go.
I know, it's really good. So like taco night growing up was a big deal. We grew up in Arizona.
Oh, was it Tuesday?
Was kind of every day in Arizona.
Yeah.
Like I don't subscribe to Taco
right.
Tuesday. So in the skillet we have red pepper, onion, and poblano pepper just browning.
Okay.
And to this we're gonna add some ground turkey. You could also use ground chicken. You could use ground beef, whatever you want. We're just gonna throw that right in.
What do you want me to do with these?
Maybe start slicing them up.
Slicing and
Like
the cilantro?
rustic, whatever. Just give it like a nice chop.
Rustic?
We're gonna use that. I mean, you can do it precise if
I
you
got
want
that.
it.
Yeah,
Whatever,
GZ does it too.
whatever you want. We're going with the California girl vibe. You do you.
Gabi, what is your secret to an easy weeknight meal?
Keeping the pantry fully stocked.
Yep.
I'm all about having pasta, beans, like frozen corn, things you can kind of whip up into anything. This was very beautiful.
You like that?
Yeah, you
Okay.
nailed it.
Anything else?
No, we're gonna add all this stuff to it in a second. But a fully stocked pantry, I think is, and then you can just pick up like some ground turkey from the grocery store and make it into something spectacular. And a really good cheese drawer.
Yeah,
Never
with
gonna
you on
say no to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so as everything cooking down, we're gonna add all of our spices. We have chili powder, garlic powder, red pepper flakes, cumin, paprika, oregano, cayenne, and onion
You
powder.
did it all
Okay, get it,
perfectly.
girl.
One take.
Thank
One
you.
take.
Thank you.
Legit. No do-overs. Good job.
So that's just going right in, and we're gonna stir it up, and then we'll get ready to add all of our other ingredients.
I like what you say about the pantry because I really do feel like I'm winning when I can like hibernate and not grocery shop for a week or so and just live out of the pantry, you know? Fully stocked is where it's at.
It's a cleansing too, almost, right?
Yeah.
You kind of take inventory of what you
It's like
have. and
cleaning
you
out your
got to.
closet. Yeah. Okay, let's add these other things. So I'm
good.
gonna put in some diced tomatoes. You wanna throw the beans in?
Beans.
I'll add the corn. And this was like what my mom would make us every night when she was in a pinch for dinner because everything just kind of comes together in
Very
one
healthy.
one pot.
healthy, so
It's
fresh.
And I'll show you when we're done. But we used to just like sit around the table and
Eat it
dig
from the
into
pan.
it with chips. Yeah.
All right, Gabi, you are the authority on taco night.
Yes.
Therefore, we've come up with a little trivia game.
Ooh.
It's called Let's Taco About It.
I love it.
Okay. Let's talk about it. All right, true or false? Very easy.
Okay.
True or false? Avocados are fruits.
True.
Of course. Were
Were you done?
Single seed.
You win, 100%.
You did say. All right, true or false? The word taco literally translates to tasty in Spanish.
False.
Yes, you were correct. Tacos translates to light lunch.
Oh.
All right, true or false? Americans buy more tortillas than white bread.
True.
False. Come on,
Yes,
baby.
you are correct. True, tortilla sales surpass white bread with more than 2.5 billion per year.
Holy.
Wow.
Dollars,
What does
bro.
that average out per person?
Ask Jeff.
I
He
would
always
like to
that's
know.
funny. Your math is on point today.
All I know
7
is that
billion.
there's a basket of tortilla chips and guacamole sitting in front of me. I can't think about anything else.
Are we done yet?
Are we done? Let's
so
eat.
this simmers for like 10 minutes. We're gonna go ahead. You
Yes.
This is my favorite day.
just the cheese to start.
Just the cheese.
So this is just gonna get sprinkled
Goes in it?
right on top. Just like and then it's just gonna steam for like
Lidded it?
15, 20 seconds. Then the herbs are gonna go on and we'll eat it all.
Oh my
It's gonna be amazing.
Wow.
You're excited.
That was easy.
Well, right, because it's dinner when you have a family. Like, you got to get dinner on the table in 15
No,
minutes.
tell me about it.
Your mom is cool. This is a good family style meal
was.
to have regularly
Really, I
growing
mean,
up.
or you can just eat it yourself if you're single. No shame.
Oh man.
It's kind of melted, but we'll go
Okay.
for it.
Oh, it'll get there.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna put some green onions on top.
Never too many scallions.
That looks better just taking that to the table. I totally agree with you.
It's like,
Put it on
I'm
the
all
table.
about presentation. It's Instagram friendly, which is really what matters in life, right?
Gabi has a beautiful Instagram. If you guys have,
What's the
I see it all
handle?
the time.
What's Gabi cooking?
What's Gabi cooking?
Look at you, marketing.
I'm about to hit you up right now. Give me a shout out. Can you use some more followers?
Little guac.
Yeah, obviously you're getting some guguacamole on top.
yeah.
You can top this with whatever you would put on like a taco night, sour cream, guacamole, diced avocado.
There's lunch right
It's not.
you can have all you want.
Move this off the heat for a
That
hot
was
second.
piping.
Can I get 18 flour tortillas?
there. This is so beautiful.
In a
Look how
warmer.
beautiful that is. Take a
It's
shot.
so
of that.
colorful too. It's
Yes,
mean,
Katie, with
right?
the guac straight from
Gorgeous.
the spoon.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's a very California move of you.
It's so balanced. Nothing overpowers each other. The spice is just right. The turkey is cooked perfectly. It's moist.
Oh, it's
The
so-
guac is delicious. It's so complete. You just want to like
Give it a fork.
eat this all up. It is so good. All right, check out her new cookbook. What's Gabi cooking? Will you stick around and show us how to make some more freshened up guacamole? Okay, we'll be right back.
And later, chocolate chip cookies loaded with surprises.
Welcome back, Gabi. How'd you freshen up this delicious guacamole?
I am a guacamole girl, and so this is my secret recipe to the best guacamole. It's lemon, lime juice, chives, and chipotle, and they're all just gonna go in here and get mashed up.
I love the smokiness from the chipotle. This
Right.
has such a good spice to it.
And the chipotle, you know, on the recipe it does one, like don't use the whole jar, just
Okay.
one of the chilies in here, which could be,
And then you can freeze the rest.
yeah, totally.
I turned my chip around. I'm not double dipping.
We're just gonna smash this all up. I need like a potato masher or something.
So are these chives?
Yeah, these are chives, and we're using chives instead of cilantro because so many people have like a aversion to cilantro.
Oh, what a good idea. I love it. Well, this is delicious. I'll certainly be having it at my Taco Tuesday. Thank you so much for coming.
Coming up, a tasty sweet and spicy chicken and rice.
Freshened up favorite show. Now today is all about new ideas to spice up your weeknight routine. We hate routines. Sunny, what favorite are you freshening up?
Oh, there's nothing routine about this. I am taking a weeknight staple, chicken and rice, and putting a Caribbean spin on it. It's my grilled sweet and spicy chicken thighs and rice.
We going to Caribbean?
Very easy. Like I said, I love the family pack. So you go into the grocery store, you get that family pack of 8 thighs, juicy and succulent, so it's perfect for grilling. You get the bone and the skin off. And then what I'm doing right here is just seasoning it up, a little salt and pepper. I like to loosen up the pepper so I get boulders instead of snowed. Katie, do you mind flipping those over for me?
Yeah.
Hook me up. What I really like about this is not just the savings. It's quick, it's easy, not a lot of dishes because we're gonna grill. We're gonna use a rice cooker in a second as well. Am I the only rice cooker?
We love a rice cooker.
Get one.
I feel like I
know.
have to confess because, yeah, I get it. You can put rice in a pot, you can do all that.
easy. Just throw it in the
But
oven.
The rice cooker is so simple. It just makes me feel like I'm cheating.
You can actually like
Try
put
it.
chicken and stuff in
Yeah.
with the rice. and let it
Oatmeal
cook in there.
overnight in the rice
Yeah,
cooker.
quinoa, everything.
Exactly.
Quinoa.
So this is gonna go into the bag. Yeah, I don't quinoa, but Katie does. So let's let her have the quinoa.
I love quinoa.
You
All right,
don't
so
have
in
any
the
quinoa in
bag.
your home in Pennsylvania, do you? No
It's
quinoa.
New Jersey,
Sorry, well, it's on the border.
West Hamptons, I like to call it.
Okay, West End.
West End. You know what's
All
great
right,
too
so-
is people are like, oh, there's so chicken thighs. Yes, definitely have more fat than a chicken breast, but it's in the meat, not the skin, in the meat and the muscle itself. It's actually good fat. It's all, you know,
I would
unsaturated
agree,
fat.
and it's
so
tasty.
It's good.
It's
The
the
healthy
working
fat's in
meats.
there.
Yeah.
Good.
So I'm gonna
Stop
add
it.
to the bag
Satisfying.
a really quick way to marinate. It's my Jamaican jerk cooking sauce. It's quick and easy way to add flavor.
I love
Look at
jerk
that velvety
flavors.
sauce.
Get that in there. We're gonna use this again to also baste, and then we're gonna use it to flavor up the rice. So just get
Are
it
you
into
saying
the bag.
triple duty?
Triple duty, baby. That's why this is super easy, this recipe. Flavor everywhere. So you're gonna marinate this. You can do this room temperature for a couple of hours on your back counter. And then you're gonna skewer them up. I've already got some done here. I'm gonna show you what we're doing. We've got this preheated. So we're just gonna do a really thick cut of red onion and then 2 thighs per skewer. I've already got these ready to go. Just put them right on.
Spots with
Sunny,
the double skewer too. Easy
You have
flipping.
to. Easy flipping when you do the plank method.
Do you need anything done over here?
Yes, so that's gonna flavor up our rice.
Okay.
That's parsley and garlic. You can just
Okay.
go ahead and chop the parsley and grate the garlic
Okay.
and put it right into
So
the
I can
rice
just do
cooker.
the garlic right in here with the rice.
Yep, you sure can.
Can anyone guess how many pounds per person do Americans eat? Each person every year of chicken.
75?
I don't even want to know.
I
I'd say like 250.
That's chicken.
I'm gonna say
$2.50.
$1.99, Bob.
Okay, every American on American soil eats about 100 pounds a year.
Oh, see,
is kind
I
of
always feel like I'm at the top of the mean anyway, because
100
I eat a
pounds is a
lot,
lot.
obviously.
I eat a lot of
That's every man,
thighs.
woman, and child.
All right,
boy.
so I'm skewering up here. Very simple if you missed it while we were talking about how much chicken a person can eat in a year. You're just gonna put this flat and kind of hold the actual onion slice down. As you slide it through, it makes it a lot easier for you. All right, so on the grill, it's only gonna take about 4 to 5 minutes aside. And go wash my hands.
Getting this parsley nice and chopped up for you.
People don't realize, I mean, like chicken thighs are so forgiving too.
They
Unlike,
are.
you know, when you hit that threshold of a chicken breast on
Yeah.
the grill, it's like there's no turning back.
They don't get
You can-
dried out.
Now,
So much
also
better.
for the flip, when you think about the flip, chicken and meat usually flips when you let it. So if you go to flip and it's kind of sticking, just wait for a second. When it releases very easily, it's a good time to flip. I've got some over here on our other side of the grill, and they're done. What I like to do is kind of do a tent with a bowl to kind of
Dome
keep
it.
them nice and warm and juicy. At the very end, take some more of this cooking sauce and just lusciously throw it over the top and let it hang out for a second.
That's a jerk flavor, that sauce?
Yes, yummy, sweet, tangy, spicy, everything you want on the grill to make you feel like you're out there filling the flames. All right, so that goes on at the end, just a couple minutes before you're done. Katie, you're fast. Okay, so let me show you the rice cooker right quick.
All right.
We've got in here the rice. Katie threw some garlic in there, a little bit of chicken stock. You
Oh,
could
so
use
it's gonna get a lot of
vegetable.
flavor with that.
Tons of flavor. I say anytime you see a recipe that adds water, add some stock. And then what I like to do is I pull the punch on the stock. So if it says add like 2 cups of stock, I'll do 1.5 cups of stock and then add a 1/2 cup of flavor.
Wow.
Yeah, so that goes.
dude.
Radical.
All right, now to that we're gonna add a little bit of heat, some red chili flakes. And then just some thyme right off the sprig, just put it in there. Don't need to strip it, chop it, or anything. Cover it up, turn it on like you're doing just a normal.
Is the rice in there?
Yeah, the rice is in there as
What
as
kind
well.
do we use?
Just regular old white rice, nothing special.
I'm gonna go buy me one of those.
You'd love it. It's a real great cooking shortcut, you know. Plus, it's just like less dishes, just a little
And
thing
it
comes
takes
out.
all the guesswork out of rice.
It really does.
We've always done it like a casserole, cover, water, bay leaf in the oven. Like I'm at least we have rice every day. so-
Exactly. So it comes out, and what you want to do is
looks
just
good.
fluff it like normal with some
Yep.
forks. Katie, you've already chopped up the parsley. You can add it in there.
Okay.
I'm going to get this chicken off.
Boom.
And I'm going to have you chop up the onions that come off the skewers and actually fold them into the rice.
Oh, that's a good
Okay.
idea.
This smells so good. You can
you.
smell that jerk seasoning in it.
So yummy, sweet, sticky, everything you want from a basting sauce and the flavoring. All right, if you don't mind chopping those up,
All right.
I'll slice up the chicken and then we
Got
can
it.
plate away. So these have been kind of hanging out for a few minutes, so they're nice and juicy, good time to slice into them.
These onions smell so good.
I love a red onion. That and Vidalia onions, I really do
Yep.
think I could just eat raw like an apple. And then if that inner little bowl isn't too hot, bring it on over to the plate and we'll start getting it together.
You got it. Ooh, this is gonna be tasty.
A lot, right?
I love chicken and rice. It's like a comfort food meal, you know?
It is. I mean, chicken and rice is just kind of like it goes together, right? PB&J, we've all heard of it, but it's a nice way to kind of jazz it up, and it makes it really easy when you get a cooking sauce with the flavor. You can marinate, you can baste, and then you can flavor up other elements of your dish. All right, bring that on over, girlfriend.
Okay.
Sizzle, sizzle. Keep your fingers to yourself.
It's not, it's a hand, actually.
I saw that hand.
Look who's talking. You're the first one.
I know.
All right,
I know,
rice onto
you're
the
right.
platter.
Yeah, hook that up. Thank you, girlfriend. colorful.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
I'm getting you a rice cooker.
Come on, give me some.
And then just right over the top.
Yes. Makes you feel like you're in a food truck. Styrofoam, you know.
All right, let me hook you up.
Light me up some of that.
Oh, so sunny.
Yeah, you could do like a little yogurt sauce with
You
it.
could, you really could. Ooh, what you think?
Oh.
Gotcha, cheese.
Home for
I gotta
business
get some
over
of
here.
that good onion in there too.
Try to get a sniff.
Wallpaper.
Give me a sniff.
Oh yeah, stunning.
Yeah?
You got the sweet, the spicy.
Do you want a fork?
There's a nice little tang to that sauce as well that it adds to it. Chicken has that perfect char flavoring.
Yeah, man.
And the onions just take it to a whole other level. I love it. Easy weekday dinner. Coming up, we've got chocolate chip cookies with a surprise inside.
All right, welcome back. Today we're remixing our favorite weeknight recipes in new ways, and Katie has a tasty trick for dessert in the form of a cookie.
I sure do. You guys are gonna love this.
I love cookies and chocolate chip.
You know, it's not just a cookie. There's something really exciting in it. I'm making chocolate chip cookies stuffed with, wait for it, peanut butter cups. Okay? Two of my favorite things mashed into one, all right? So we're gonna start with our chocolate chip cookie dough. Now you could make your favorite homemade recipe for this, or you can use a boxed mix. And the key is to keep this cold. You wanna have a cold dough for it. So if you need to put it in the fridge for a few minutes after you make it and let it get chilled, then I've got my peanut butter cups here. The peanut butter cups go in the freezer, okay? Ooh. This is an important step because if not, the chocolate will melt before the cookie's done and you want everything to happen at the same time. So what I like to do is take about, a big spoonful of cookie dough, get one spoonful of it, now get another spoonful
Like making
of
a
it.
stuffed burger, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you do the nacho cheese sauce like that, you gotta freeze that too, so it doesn't melt too fast.
Take your hands, keep a little bowl of water, and just wet them, and that'll keep it from sticking too much.
Okay.
And then just kind of mash the cookie dough down. I might need a little bit more for that one. And then take a peanut butter cup.
Crazy. This is
Put
disrespectful.
it in there. I'm gonna mash another one. And then you just take it around, just like you're making a stuffed burger, like you said. Pinch it together, form it into
Like
a
a
nice
ravioli.
little patty.
Meanie.
I'll make one more. I got one more peanut butter cup over here.
Do you guys have cookies on tap at home? Because I always have cookies on tap.
What's that mean?
Yeah, we usually do.
Cookies on tap means you are always able to make cookies immediately. Like they're in the tube.
Oh.
They're either they're in that tray with breakaway, or you graduate to the tub where you just scoop it out.
Yeah.
Okay, after these cookies are all formed, you're gonna take them and just put them into the freezer for about 20 minutes.
I was gonna say, Katie, the oven's over here.
She's not used to
long day here,
She's not
folks.
used to
Lost
baking.
it.
Oh boy.
She didn't grow up with an oven.
Okay, these go into the oven 375 degrees for about 15 to 18 minutes. Okay, I've got some here that have already cooled off.
Oh man.
Look at that.
Oh.
They flatten down.
I'm nervous.
Look at that. Aren't they just
They
big
disappear
and
inside.
beautiful?
They look like normal chocolate chip cookies to me.
Yeah, with a surprise inside. Everybody's gonna freak out over these.
Oh.
How's that look? Okay, you guys all have your glasses of milk.
I got it.
I'm ready.
Dive on in.
Cold milk.
Do they weigh any more than normal? Yeah, they do.
I mean, you are such. I swear.
They weigh more.
I love you, GC.
I love you too.
I don't even have
Should we
the right
open?
words.
Should we
you know?
open?
We should open and see.
We should open. I'm breaking forward. Are you breaking forward?
Oh.
Yeah,
Right there.
You see it in there?
Right,
Look at that.
And they all like the same, right?
God.
Yeah.
It's like really.
You can see the layers of the
Let's do it
chocolate
again.
and the peanut butter.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Katie,
What do you
this is
think?
delicious. Well, I'm already predispositioned to like cookies on tap because it is my life. But this is crazy. I think I'm special when I just like add in some nuts or some candy coated chocolate pieces. You know what I'm saying? This is wrong
You
and
can
it's
do
right.
many cookies,
We're
right?
not done yet. There's more.
I got 'em
I
swelling
made
by the
two
minute.
other ones for you guys over here.
Oh.
So for apple pie oatmeal cookies.
Okay.
I took canned apple pie filling, and you take a cookie sheet with some parchment paper on it and just spoon out a little bit of filling and then put it in the freezer. So you use the same method of building the 2 oatmeal cookies and put it around the apple pie filling.
This is wrong.
Then I took double chocolate cookie dough and put a chocolate covered mint candy inside.
That's decadent. And, okay, let me open
Are you a
that.
part of
dive on
You're
in.
Illuminati? Katie is Illuminati.
Dive
think so.
on in. So you can really customize these stuffed cookies. You know, get in your pantry,
Look at that.
see what cookies.
Oh, wow.
Get the candy going. You can do it with all different kinds. A marshmallow, you know the little marshmallow candies covered in chocolate? That would be really good in there too.
So good. I mean, this is just like pure, unadulterated mint chocolate flavor. So good. All right, you guys gotta try this. Stuff it, put anything in a cookie. All you gotta do is freeze it first. Next up, we're predicting the coolest freezer trends you'll want to add to your weeknight routine. Stick around, we'll be right back.
Welcome back. Now, since today's show is all about freshening up your favorites, now it's time to freshen up your freezer.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Some new things you can put in there. Just
Man.
It's like a cold pantry. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Okay, so we've scoured the frozen section of the grocery store for the coolest new foods to add to your weekly rotation. And I have learned from this. It's time for a food forecast freezer edition. I like this. Remember those little puffs of broccoli that were supposed to be like potato tots?
Yes.
They're in my freezer all the time now.
Look at that. We
Yes.
forecasted it
so
for
Jeff,
you guys.
kick us off. What are you doing?
Okay, this is gonna be a huge, I've got frozen butternut squash risotto.
Yum.
It's a great rice alternative, right? Lower in carb, high in fiber, really great vegetable for you. Comes in a little freezer bag. This one has some Parmesan added to it. Comes in like this really tiny, like brunoise cubes. So all we did was kind of heat this up with some stock. Takes about 3 minutes in the microwave, 10, 11 minutes on the stovetop in a pan. And you can see that. Look how beautiful that looks, right?
Jeff, is it rice or it's just the squash?
It's just the squash, just butternut squash, 0 rice. So you get all the fiber, benefits, all the flavor from that delicious squash.
Oh, I'm
But
buying
also,
that.
you know, for people who, you know, want to cut the carbs a little bit and get a little more extra, you know, vitamins and minerals in their diet. So we're just going to do that. And we're going to add some frozen peas right from the where?
Freezer section.
Love it. Last minute. And of course, since it's the kitchen, we're going to put about 6 strips of bacon chopped up
I keep
right
my
in there
bacon
right
in the
now.
freezer. I keep my bacon in the freezer.
But again, if you wanted to keep this vegetarian, very easy to do, use veggie stock and no bacon. And now that's it. Easy. It's creamy already. You don't have to sit there and babysit it. You don't have to sit there. You know, it's not 30 minutes of stirring and preparation. And look how colorful it is. And I'm telling you, you guys will love this just the same.
I can't wait to
It's
try
classic
it.
risotto. Beautiful. And then we are going to top it with more of that bacon because we can. But guess where this bacon came from?
The freezer. Yup.
Parsley, not from the freezer. Right on top, fresh chives. This is when you use a little fresh element, right, to combine the best of both worlds. And I'm going to bring this over to our little freezer forecast party.
I can't wait to taste this and see if it's really risotto-y.
You just want to get in? Yeah, you get in there.
I'm gonna get in there. I want to see
Get
if
in
it's
there.
really like, you know.
It's hot. Be careful.
You can do this also. I like doing this with sweet potato.
Yeah, they make sweet potato
potatoes,
rice.
too.
They make cauliflower rice, obviously.
That is delicious.
This is really, really cool product because not only does it mimic risotto, but because it's so chopped down tiny, I could like buy it and mash it up quicker. Do you know what I mean? To make mashed, you know, squash. This is delicious.
I love the taste of the Parmesan in there.
It's unbelievable.
Katie, what is that?
All right, no, you're next, Gigi. What's
Oh
up?
my God. Okay. Acai puree. We all love this.
How
Is
you
a
say it?
rage.
How you say it?
Acai.
Acai.
Acai, bro.
Acai, bro. So in the freezer, this is a berry from South America. It grows on a palm tree, and it's so high in antioxidant. It's like it's an uber food. It's not even a superfood. It's way above a superfood.
Okay.
And you want to look for the one that has. She just told me this. No sugar. Be careful. They put a lot of sugar.
You can buy unsweetened or sweetened.
So
I always buy
recommend
the
without sugar.
unsweetened.
You blend it up with bananas or whatever you want, and then you just put it in this beautiful bowl, top it with whatever you want, and just chow down on the breakfast. Here we have oatmeal, we have some muesli, some berries, mango, coconut, whatever you want.
Muesli.
Muesli.
Joey Muesli.
Joey Muesli. Come on, eat some.
Now,
Come on.
you guys, Ryan makes me one of these every single day.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
sweet.
look at your man.
All right,
He blends it up with banana and it makes a pretty little bowl with fresh fruit.
The way to a woman's heart is through her health care.
It tastes like a smoothie, you know, like a berry smoothie.
Yeah. So this is big girl approved, I'll say. I do this all the time.
I see it on your Instagram.
Use a little more muesli.
Katie, what's up?
All right, I've got one more freezer forecast for you guys. We all loved cauliflower pizza, and there's another new veggie alternative pizza, and that's a frozen beet crust pizza, all right?
Come on.
Come on.
Hey, you're done. It's over.
This is great.
Just eat less pizza.
This is great for people with a gluten sensitivity. You know, it's a great grain-free alternative, a way to put some more veggie in there. It has potato in it, so it is not a low-carb alternative. It's just an alternative.
Okay, I might like it.
You bake it and then top it any way you like. So I did this, a fun little take on pizza. I put some spinach in there, goat cheese, chopped up walnuts, and I did some lemon zest because I have a lemon tree now. And I zested it in there.
Give me a slice.
All right, I'm gonna cut you all a slice of this.
I'll take a middle
pizza.
piece.
Oh God!
Is this organic?
It is actually.
Good doofus.
All right.
See, I don't think it's pizza if you can't fold it.
Juicy, you don't get any.
Okay, I got a slice fold happen.
I'll make you a bowl.
Listen, with all of these alternatives, it's not about just being exactly like the other one.
I'm with you.
It's just something different.
I think it's excellent.
It was really good, actually.
You don't necessarily taste the beets.
Nope.
So
You know, I think it's just for color they did that, seeing as though the potato flour is the number one ingredient.
And it's a fun, colorful dish. Good way to get the kids to eat some extra veggies. All of these are excellent. I'm buying every single one at the freezer department. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can find all of today's Freshen their favorites on foodnetwork.com/thekitchen. And be sure to tune in next week for our separate